Hello everybody, I'm going to walk you through with another mind tap exercise. This is under lesson 3, using flowcharts and pseudocode to write a C++ program. The name of this file is CollegeAdmission. So you would see once you click start assignment and give a few seconds, you would notice the name at the top in here. So this is on a .cpp file. So first things first, let's see what is being asked on the summary. You're going to create a C++ program. When completed, college admissions officers should be able to use the program to determine whether a student is accepted or rejected based on his or her test score and class rank. Okay, so you would see there's a given flowchart here, which is, very neat. It's already provided. The if else, nested if else is actually here already. And the instructions would be, you need to create an interactive input statement to retrieve the test score, and we need to create another one for the test rank. Okay, so it's good to have, a lot of, I would say more than half already for the program. The test of the program is written for you. Execute the program by clicking Run, which is part of your terminal. Enter 87 in the test score and 60 for the rank. So this is very important. When you look at the instructions, take time to read. Because if you don't, when you just play and you're like, how come it's not running? You're not even aware what's going on with your program. So let me just put this back up. So this is one part of the running. So notice here on lines 1 to 5, I have comments. These are line comments. I'm not going to go through every single detail or technicality on C++ because this is more on the logic part of your program. You have a C++ class after this course anyway, so I'm going to just fill in what is necessary. So on line 11, you need to declare a couple of your variables. So it says here, what are the variables that we need? You're using test score, obviously here on your if else. So I need to declare that one as, let's say, integer test score, semicolon. I'm going to have another declaration, integer class rank, semicolon. So on line 15, you have a clue already, and part of that instruction is you need to have an interaction. So if it's interactive, you need to ask display and input, display and input. So for C++, the output or display is cout, double less than symbol, and I have enter students test score. Put an extra space so it looks, very neat and extra. I'm going to type cin, which will allow the user to have any input. I would input test score, terminate that one with a semicolon, cout. It says for the rank, right? So enter students class rank. Put an extra space, press End on your keyboard to go on the end line, semicolon. I would have cin class rank. Okay, so let's see my if else here. So if the test score is greater than or equal to 90, if I enter anything equal to or greater than 90, it will also test the rank. Okay, if the rank that was inputted is greater than or equal to 25, then it will be accepted. Otherwise, it goes on the reject part. So this one will let you test, obviously, if they're accepted or not. If you notice, there's so many braces that denotes to like the boundary of each of your if else statement. Okay, So I think that's the only thing that is being asked. I'm going to go click run checks in here. Click run checks. There you go. So I have 100%. Just in case that you did not get 100%, click the arrow buttons in here. Sometimes you just need to run it first before run checks so that you can really see. Click the play on the right side, on the terminal side, and it says enter student's test score. Let's say I would like 82. I would press enter, enter student's class rank. Let's say 48. Press enter. Obviously this one is rejected. So if you can see, let's go back to this code. I encoded 82. Obviously the test score is not greater than or equal to 90, so it skips performing the next few lines. It goes here on your if. If the test score is greater than or equal to 80, obviously 82 is greater than 80, so it goes on the inner if. Now you're asking if the class rank, which is 48 that I encoded, is greater than or equal to 50, and that is false. So you perform the else part, which is reject. End line is just, an end of that line so that there's an extra line for your program. So you could play this one again to kind of see. Let's say this time I would put 96, enter. Now let's say for the rank, let's say I do 26, press enter. And this one is accept. Okay, so hit the submit button for me, and there should be another button to confirm, and it goes directly to my gradebook. So I hope you find this demonstration useful. Please do not forget to check the incomplete part in case that your program did not run fully. Many things, of course, play it here on the right side or run it so you could see some errors on the right and somehow debug those errors. What are those typical errors? Variables are very case sensitive, so check your declaration. Does it match on the body? Okay, sometimes you're missing a semicolon, or sometimes programs you just need to run it first and check the input. It should take that input. Some problems are just like that, and once you run it, go click run checks again on the left side, which is here. So click run checks again, and hopefully that solves the issue. Okay,